My greetings, my fellow specters of the night. Yes, tonight we are diving deep into one of the greatest Halloween stories ever told, penned by Ray Bradbury. Tonight we shall explore the wondrous, whimsical, and haunting world of the Halloween tree. Ooh, that gave me a spook. Now, whether you're familiar with the 1972 novel or perhaps the 1993 animated adaptation,
Halloween. The one night a year where nothing is as it seems, where children are demons, houses are haunted, and even trees are terrifying. Written and narrated by master storyteller Ray Bradbury.
both carry the signature of Bradbury's poetic yet chilling imagination. But there's more to this tale than meets the eye, my fiendish friends. This is a story that not only entertains, but also educates us on the history, meaning, and spirit of Halloween. So go grab your broomsticks, light your jack-o'-lanterns, and come along as we unravel the mysteries of the Halloween tree.
The one night a year where nothing is as it seems, where children are demons, houses are haunted, and even trees are terrifying. Written and narrated by master storyteller Ray Bradbury.
Halloween!
The Halloween Tree. Coming this fall from Hanna-Barbera. Trick or treat.
First, let us talk about the master himself, Ray Bradbury. As most of you know, Bradbury was no stranger to the fantastic and the eerie. His works like Fahrenheit 451, Something Wicked This Way Comes. Be sure to check out, we did a deep dive on that one too, folks. And The Martian Chronicles are all considered literary masterpieces. But Bradbury had a special affinity for Halloween. He wasn't just a fan of the holiday, he understood it. He understood the blend of excitement, fear, nostalgia, and the magic that fills the autumn air. And he wanted to share that love with this world. In 1972, Bradbury gifted us with the Halloween tree, a story that encapsulates the very essence of what the holiday means, not just in America, but across different cultures and centuries. This novel takes readers on a journey that explores the history of Halloween and its origins while celebrating the bonds of friendship and the bravery required to face the unknown. Now, let's begin our descent into the story itself. The tale begins as all good Halloween stories should, on a chilly October afternoon. The air is crisp, the trees are shedding their leaves, and 8 boys, friends, and trick-or-treaters are preparing for the night's spooky festivities. Their friend Pipkin is supposed to join them, but something seems off. Pipkin, normally the bravest and most spirited of the group, appears sick and weak. As the boys head out for their night of fun, Pipkin isn't. He'll meet them at a mysterious house on the outskirts of town. When they arrive, they are greeted by something truly wondrous. A massive tree adorned with hundreds of jack-o'-lanterns glowing like fireflies in the night. And it's here that they meet the enigmatic and somewhat sinister figure known as Mr. Moundshroud. Mr. Moundshroud, who is much more than a mere observer of the boys' Halloween mischief. It turns out that Pipkin is in grave danger. His spirit is on the edge of being lost forever, and the only way to save him is for the boys to journey through time and space, led by Mr. Moundshroud, to discover the true meaning of Halloween and its many customs. Their journey takes them to the ancient past, to the Egyptian pyramids, where they witness the rituals of mummification, to the Celtic harvest festivals that gave birth to the bonfires of Samhain, to the medieval witches of Europe, and even to Mexico's Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. Each stop along the way provides a glimpse into the origins of Halloween, showing the boys and us how different cultures have celebrated the dead and the changing of the seasons for centuries. And yet, through all of this, the boys must race against time to save their beloved friend Pipkin, who is teetering on the edge between life and death. Ooh, Jody, this is good. At its heart, the Halloween Tree is a story about friendship and sacrifice. The boys, though terrified by what they've encountered, are willing to face the unknown to save Pumpkin. They are willing to learn and confront their deepest fears, whether that be death, darkness, or the loss of someone they love. The journey they undertake is in many ways a metaphor for the journey of life itself. We grow older, we face loss, and yet through it all, there's a celebration of life, even amidst the shadows of death. Ray Bradbury also uses this tale to teach us that Halloween isn't just about candy and costumes. It's about something much deeper. The traditions of Halloween are ancient, rooted in humanity's fear of the dark, of the coming winter, of the unknown, and yet over the centuries, we've learned to laugh in the face of that fear. We light our jack-o'-lanterns, we don our costumes, and we celebrate because life is fleeting and it's worth celebrating. All right. Now fast forward to 1993 when the Halloween Tree was adapted into an animated television movie by Hanna-Barbera. And here, my friends, is where things get even more interesting. The adaptation was directed by Mario Peluso, and the screenplay was penned by Bradbury himself, ensuring that the essence of his novel would remain intact. But here's where the animated version takes on a life of its own. The unmistakable voice of Ray Bradbury serves as the narrator.
It was a small town by a small river and a small lake in a small northern part of a Midwest state,
guiding viewers through this dark and magical journey with the same lyrical prose that made the book so enchanting. And who, might you ask, voiced the eerie but oddly charismatic Mr. Moundshroud? None other than the legendary actor Leonard Nimoy. Yes, our beloved Spock from Star Trek brought Moundshroud to life in a way that was both ominous and captivating. The animated adaptation, though simplified in some ways from the novel, still retains the heart and soul of Bradbury's message. It delves into the origins of Halloween with our young heroes once again traveling through time and space to learn about the ancient rituals that shaped the holiday we know today. The animation may seem dated by today's standards, but it has a timeless charm that evokes the spirit of Halloween. Autumn leaves, glowing pumpkins, and the eerie sense that something magical is in the air. It's no wonder that this adaptation has become a beloved Halloween special for families and fans of Bradbury alike. The combination of Bradbury's narration and Nimoy's portrayal of Moundshroud makes it a treasure to revisit every October. So why, you may ask, has Halloween Tree endured as a Halloween classic? Why does this story penned over 5 decades ago continue to captivate new generations of readers and viewers? Perhaps it's because Ray Bradbury understood something fundamental about Halloween, that it is a time for both the living and the dead, a time for reflection, for celebration, and for embracing the mysteries of the world around us. Or maybe it's because the Halloween Tree captures the very spirit of the season, the adventure, the fear, the joy of Halloween night when anything seems possible. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that the Halloween Tree remains a beloved part of our Halloween traditions. Whether you read the novel or watch the animated special, or simply marvel at the many glowing jack-o'-lanterns, Bradbury's tale continues to remind us the magic, mystery, and the meaning of Halloween. And so, my dear listeners, as the leaves turn gold and the shadows grow long, remember the lesson of the Halloween Tree. Halloween is more than a night of trick-or-treating. It is a night of remembrance, of adventure, and facing our deepest fears. So light your jack-o'-lanterns, hold your loved ones close, and remember the power of this magical season. And if you haven't yet read Ray Bradbury's The Halloween Tree, well, what are you waiting for? It's a must for every Halloween enthusiast. Until next time, dear friends, stay spooky, stay mysterious, and always keep your pumpkins smiling. Good night, and don't forget to subscribe or the ghost of Mr. Moundshroud might just come knocking at your door.